A flan is a self-saucing custard like a creme caramel. To make Dulce de Leche Flan, start by making the custard. Scale 125 grams high-fat cream with 50 grams whole milk and 75 grams Dulce de Leche into a saucepan and bring to a quick simmer to melt the Dulce de Leche into the cream. Mix well, then gently temper the cream mixture with 1 egg yolk and 1 whole egg. Strain through a fine mesh sieve and allow to cool slightly. If the cream mixture is too hot, it'll melt into the caramel. To make the caramel sauce for the bottom of the glass, scale 50 grams cane sugar with 25 grams of distilled water and cook the sugar to caramel. Scale 25 grams of distilled water to add to the caramel when the caramel has reached the sugar crack stage to stop the cooking. Divide the caramel sauce between 3 125 milliliter mason jars and allow to cool to room temperature, about 15 minutes. The caramel needs to be thick enough to support the weight of the custard, or you will create a cream sauce instead of a clear sugar caramel. Pour the custard over a spoon slowly to avoid the sauce pitting the layer of caramel too. Screw the canning jar lids on airtight and cook the custards in a water bath heated to 185 degrees Fahrenheit or 85 degrees Celsius for 1 hour. Transfer the flans to a wire rack to cool before storing them in the refrigerator until you are ready to serve them. To serve a Dulce de Leche flan, heat up a shallow water bath to melt the caramel and not the custard, and use a small peeling knife to cut along the edge. Make sure your knife goes all the way down to the caramel layer and place the jar in the water bath for a minute or two to liquefy the caramel enough to release the custard. When the caramel begins to liquefy and is moving, invert the jar onto a plate. Give the jar a careful little shake or gentle tap on the table to release the custard and serve with a little whipped cream and a chocolate garnish. This Dulce de Leche flan is a luxuriously creamy caramel experience. To make a chocolate lattice shard garnish, melt chocolate and use a small piping bag to draw a series of intersecting lines onto a piece of parchment paper. Using different types of chocolate is fun too. Allow to harden in a cold area of your kitchen or freeze for a few minutes if you want to garnish sooner.